Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am here with another interesting and important tutorial, that is Pathfinder and Shape Builder tools. Using these tools, you can easily create logos, custom shape as well as design vector icons. But before I begin, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications of my channel updates. So let's get started. First, let's go to the window menu and click on Pathfinder. In Pathfinder panel window, you will get to see two options, Shape Modes and Pathfinders. Under Shape Modes, you get Unite, Minus Front, Intersect and Exclude option. And under Pathfinders, you will get Divide, Trim, Merge, Crop, Outline and Minus Back options. Let's keep this panel window aside and start creating some shapes. Okay, I create a circle and make a copy of it. By now, I think you all know how to create a copy or a duplicate. I just placed the duplicate shape just like this, overlapping each other. One thing you should keep in mind that the Pathfinder works only with the overlapping shapes. These are two different shapes. Now let's select both the shapes and click on the Unite icon. You will notice that two different shapes are now being merged into one single shape. Let's make a circle and try to create multiple duplicates and arrange like I'm doing. Once it's done, select all the shapes and click on the Unite icon. All the shapes are now merged into single shape. Now this shape looks like a vector cloud. Let's delete and create a polygon shape. Make the sides to 3 so that it looks like a triangle. Adjust the height and the width individually. Using rectangle tool, create a rectangle shape just like this. Place it exactly in the center of the triangle, and Smart Guide is going to help you to do this. Again, I create a vertical rectangle over the triangle. Select all the shapes and click on Unite icon. Here you go. Home icon is ready, but the door is missing. For time being, let's keep this icon here so that I can show you how to make a door. Next is Minus Front. Create a circle. Make a copy and place it just like this. This is back shape and this is front shape. So this minus front will take the reference of this front shape and will cut the back shape. Select both the shapes and click on minus front icon. See, it looks like a moon. Let's remove this and create a circle. Also create star from the center of the circle. Select both the shapes and click on minus front icon. Let's drag the shape out from the outboard and you will notice that the center portion gets deleted. Using this technique, now I'm going to create a door for this home icon. Make a vertical rectangle over here just like this. Make sure it is aligned properly. Now select both the shapes and click on minus front. Fill color and remove the stroke. Here you see a complete home icon is ready. Now time for intersect. Let's make a circle. Create a copy and place it just like this. Select both the shapes. You will notice the overlapping area, which is also called intersection area. Once I click on the intersect icon, you will see that the intersection remains on the artboard while the rest disappears. Time for exclude. Create a circle once again and make a copy of it and place it like this. Select both the shapes. So let's click on the exclude icon. See, the intersection area is gone. Now it's time for divide. Make a multiple copies of a circle and place it on top of each other, like I am doing. Select all and you will notice that there are so many intersecting paths. Now I click on the divide icon. Then right click on the shape and select ungroup. So what happened is that the shapes have been cut and divided into different paths along its intersecting path. Let's create a circle. Using line tool, create a vertical line pressing shift key in the center of the circle. Let's define the stroke width. Press Ctrl F to display the ruler and create both horizontal and vertical guidelines. Place the circle right over the cross section of the guidelines. Select line. Using rotate tool, press Alt and click on the cross section. In the rotate panel window, type 360 degree divided by 10 and click on copy button. Now press Ctrl D 3 times to duplicate the shape just like this. Select all and click on divide. Right click on the shape and select ungroup. Now you see all the shapes have been cut and divided into different parts. To hide the guidelines, press Ctrl semicolon. Let's see what trim does. Create a circle once again and make a copy of it and place it like this. Select both the shapes and click on the trim icon. Right click on the shape and select ungroup. Like minus front, it cuts the shape using the front object but retains the second shape as well. Okay, remove the shapes and let's learn about the merge tool. Let's create a square shape and make a copy. Place it over like this. Select both the shape and click on the merge icon. Just like Unite, it merges both the shape into a single shape. But I am going to show you how and when do you use merge option. Create a rectangle shape and slightly apply curve to the corner points. I again create one more small rectangle just like this. Apply white stroke of 12 point. Apply curve to the corners. I make a copy and place it just like this. Press Ctrl D to create another copy. Select all these 3 rectangles and align it properly. It looks like there is a cut on this side of the rectangle. But if I select and move to the grey area of the artboard, you will notice white stroke, which looks quite weird in this background. Again I place the shape on the background, but what I want is to remove the stroke and cut the rectangle in the shape of the stroke and make it clear so that no matter in whatever color background I need to place the icon, the color should be visible through the white stroke. To do this, first you need to select these rectangles and go to the object menu and click expand. In expand panel window, uncheck fill option and say OK. This will convert the stroke into solid fill shape. Now select all these and click on merge icon. This will merge the white stroke with the rectangle which is placed behind. Go to the tool palette, select magic wand tool, click on the white color and press delete on your keyboard. Now let's drag the shape to the grey area and you will notice the cut is been applied in the white stroke areas. This now looks like a notebook icon. Let's see what crop does. Create a circle once again and make a copy of it and place it just like this. Select both the shape and click on the crop icon. You will notice it gives the same result like intersect, but in this case you will see an extra path is been created. Let's apply stroke and see how does it look like. Remove this and let's learn about outline. Create a circle once again and make a copy of it and place it like this. Select both the shapes and click on the outline icon. you will notice a thin abstract outline is being created. Now it's time for a minus back. Create a circle once again and make a copy of it and place it here. Select both the shapes and click on the minus back icon. This tool is just the opposite of minus front. It will subtract the object at the top from the object in the back. Let's get rid of this. So by now, I think you all got the concept of all these options available in Pathfinder panel window. So let's create a setting icon. For this, I create a circle shape and deselect. Create a 6-sided polygon and place it over the circle like I am doing. Using the rotate tool, find the center of the circle. The smart guide will help you to do this. Or you can use guidelines. Press Alt and click. In rotate panel, type 360 degree divided by 6 and click on the copy button. Now press Ctrl D for 4 times to get all 6 polygons around the circle. Now select the shapes and click on minus front. The overlapping area are now deleted. Create a new circle from the center. Select both the shapes and click on minus front once again. Now the center part disappears and makes it see-through. Now my setting icon is also ready. Pathfinder is really an interesting and useful tool. To make a location icon, create a circle. Using direct selection tool, select the bottom anchor point, go to the option bar and click on the corner icon to get rid of the curves from that particular anchor point. Now using shift and down arrow key, move the anchor point down like this. Create a circle right here and select both the shape and click on the minus front icon. There is a cut in the shape. Now my location icon is also ready. Let's create an email icon. For this, I need to first create a rectangle shape just like this and give a slight curve to the corners. Create a diagonal line like I did. Give a white stroke, a width to 9 or 10 points. Go to Object menu and click on Expand. In Expand panel, uncheck Fill option and say OK. Right click, go to Transform and select Reflect. In Reflect panel, click on the Copy button. Drag the duplicate line to the other side of the rectangle, just like this. Press Alt and drag to create another duplicate. Rotate and position this line just like I am doing. Once you are done, right click, go to Transform and say Reflect. Make sure the axis is in vertical mode and click on the Copy button. Drag to position the line on the other side of the rectangle. Select all the shapes and click on the minus front icon. This is how you create a perfect email icon. Now let's make a web icon. First I create a circle, then a vertical line with a stroke of 7 point and color to white. Go to Object menu and select Expand. In Expand panel, uncheck Fill option and say OK. Now copy the line and paste in front. Rotate the line using Shift key and make it horizontal. Place it exactly in the center of the circle. Now make another circle. Remove the fill color and apply white stroke and width to 7 point. Go to Object menu and select Expand. In Expand panel, uncheck Fill option and say OK. Arrange the circle like I am doing. Now duplicate the circle and place it here on the other side just like this. Again duplicate and place it on top. Duplicate again and place it on the bottom. Now select all the shapes and click on minus front icon. And this is the perfect web icon. Now, let's keep these aside. Now I am going to explain you about Shape Builder tool. This is a powerful and a versatile tool that allows you to create complex shapes from simple ones. This tool is very similar to Pathfinder. Wait, I will demonstrate and show it to you. Let's first create a circle. Remove the color and give it a stroke. Duplicate and place it like this. Select both the shapes. Now with the help of Shape Builder tool, just click and drag over the shapes. See, both the shape combines together to one shape, just like Unite in Pathfinder. Now let me create another circle and show you other features of Shape Builder tool. Select both the shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, just click over the individual overlapping shapes. With the help of selection tool, move the shape aside. Now see how all the shapes are being cut and divided into different parts, just like divide option in Pathfinder. Again, I am going to demonstrate how to subtract the shape. Select both the shapes, select Shape Builder tool. You will notice that there is a small plus sign in the cursor. This means you can combine or divide the shape when there is a plus sign. But when you press Alt key on your keyboard, now you see minus sign. So pressing Alt key, just click and drag the mouse from right shape to the overlapping area. See, it gets cut, just like minus front option in Pathfinder. Let's undo this. Pressing Alt key, click and drag the mouse from left shape to the overlapping area. See, it gets cut, just like minus back option in Pathfinder. Let's undo this. Both the shapes still selected. Using Shape Builder tool, pressing Alt key, I just click on the intersection area. Now fill this with color. Drag it out to the gray area and you will notice that the intersection area is being subtracted, just like exclude option in Pathfinder. I undo this again. Both the shapes still selected. Using Shape Builder tool, press Alt key and click on the left and the right circle and not on the intersection area. Only the intersection area will be visible and the rest disappears. This is just like intersect option in Pathfinder. Let's remove this. Now let's make this home icon using Shape Builder tool. I create a polygon shape using Shift key and move this side point to reduce the sides to 3. Adjust the size of the triangle like I am doing. Using rectangle tool, I make a chimney and a body like this. Select all these shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, click and drag the mouse all over the shapes. All the shapes are combined together to one shape. Now to make a door, create a rectangle and place it in the center. Select the shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, press Alt, click and drag the mouse over the rectangle just like this. See, home icon is ready just using Shape Builder tool. Now I hope you all have come to know how to use Shape Builder tool. It's very easy and not that complex. Let's create a circle. Using Rotate tool, press Alt and click to place the pivot point at the bottom of the shape. In the Rotate panel, just type 360 divided by 12 and click on Copy button. Press Ctrl D to create a multiple duplicate just like this. Select all the shapes, remove fill color and just give a stroke. Now using Shape Builder tool, click and drag the mouse over these overlapping areas. Now you will notice that these overlapping areas are combined together to one shape. Likewise, continue doing this to all the overlapping areas as I am doing. See, a unique design is ready. Now you can select individual shapes and give it a fill color. Interesting, isn't it? If you all are watching this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notifications of my channel updates. Now let's create a Chrome logo using Shape Builder tool. Go to the browser and search for Chrome logo. Copy the thumbnail and place it in the artboard for your reference. Keep it aside. Create a circle and apply stroke. Copy the shape and paste it in front. Scale it down just like this. Again copy and paste in front. Scale it down a bit. Select all and group it. Press Ctrl and semicolon to unhide the guidelines. Place the shape exactly over the cross section of the guidelines. Now deselect the shape. Create a horizontal line right from the top of the second circle and drag it out of the first circle. Select Rotate tool, press Alt and click on the cross section of the guidelines. Type 360 degree divided by 3 and say OK. Press Ctrl D and get the third duplicate shape. Select all the shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, just click on these shapes. This will create 3 different shapes. To get rid of this extra line that is popping out from the outer circle, press Alt and click and drag over the lines. Press Alt and click in between the second and third circle. Now release Alt key means now don't press Alt key and click on the third circle. Select Selection tool and right click on the shape and select Ungroup. Now select the first shape. In the tool palette, select Eyedropper tool to fill the color from the image in the artboard. Move the cursor over the red color and click. See, the shape is been filled with the exact red color of the logo. Now select the next shape and use Eyedropper tool. Click on the yellow color. See, it gets filled automatically. So repeat the process for green and blue as well. Let's remove the image from the artboard. So this is how you make a perfect Chrome logo using Shape Builder tool. Let's create one more icon. In the browser, let's search for a call icon. Let's copy this image and paste it in my artboard for reference. Let's keep this aside. Create a circle using Shift key. Remove the fill and apply stroke. Copy the shape and paste in front. Pressing Shift key, scale down a bit like this. Now make a 5-sided polygon in the center of the small circle. Scale the polygon shape such that all the 5 sides touches the inner circle. Make a small circle just like this. Make sure it touches the outer circle and the left side of the polygon. Make a copy and place it on the other side as well. Select all the shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, click and drag from this point all the way to this point. Press Alt, click and drag from this point to the rest of the unnecessary areas. Select and move the shape a bit down. You will notice few unwanted shapes. Delete them. Rotate the shape using Shift key. Fill it with black color and remove the stroke. Phone icon is ready. Remove the image from the artboard. Now I am going to create another interesting shape. Let's check this out. Create a circle with just stroke only and no fill. Copy and paste in front. Press Shift and Alt keys and scale it down. Select both the shape and place it just like this. Again make a duplicate and place it below. Select all. Using Shape Builder tool, press Alt, click and drag the mouse over the shape. Now you will see only the intersection area of the shapes. Click and drag from here all the way to here. Also remove this top line. Click and drag from this point to this. Click and drag to remove this line and also this line. Remove this line too, this one and this one. You will see an interesting interlocking logo or a shape is created. Now one last shape I will be creating is the heart icon without using pen tool like we did in the previous class. Make a square shape. Also make a circle and place it right on top of the square. Resize the circle to the size of the square shape, just like this. Duplicate circle and place on the right side of the square. The shape should look like this. Select all the shapes. Using Shape Builder tool, click and drag over the shape just like this. Now all these different shapes are combined together to one shape. Press Shift and rotate. Heart icon is also ready. So now I am sure you all understood about the Pathfinder and the Shape Builder tool. These tools are powerful for creating precise and complex graphics. Bye for now, and I'll be back again with some interesting videos.